first of all, what's the evidence that suggests that women are, in fact, choosier when it comes to sexual partners than men? And how much choosier are they?
The answer to your question about, well, what is the evidence for female choosiness? The interesting thing, I'll give you one more. So there are studies that ask, what is the minimum percentile of intelligence that you would accept in a potential partner? So, we explain percentiles to people so they understand.
Like guys are going to pick like 20. 20 is fine for me.
50th and so forth. And basically for things like a marriage partner, men and women are roughly equal. They both are very exact. And they say what they want, like say 65th, 70th percentile in intelligence. Where the sex difference comes up is just a sex partner, a pure sex partner with no investment. Women still maintain, they still want, let's say, 60th or 60 plus percentile in intelligence, whereas men drop, to embarrassing levels. That doesn't really, it becomes irrelevant. 35th, 40th percentile.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
She can mumble.
It's funny how like interesting sexual selection is with men. Like men do not care. We do not care.
If she can mumble, bro.
As long as you can say yes or no, if you're good.
Bro, some guys don't even want that, bro. Take some of the stress out.
35th, 40th percentile men go, if she can mumble a little bit, that's fine, or even not. So that's another indication of female choosiness, that is, they maintain greater choosiness when it comes to short-term sex, and are simply less comfortable with having sex with total strangers or casual sex. And I'll give you one more now that I'm rambling on, and then I'll get to some other interesting issues. This is an item on the sociosexuality inventory that colleagues Steve Gangestad and Jeff Simpson developed a long time ago. But one of the items that's an attitude item, and it says, sex without love is okay. Do you agree with that or disagree with that? And there you get a large sex difference. So in the 7-point scale, where 4 is the midpoint, men average about 5.5. So they say, yeah, sex without love, yeah, that's okay. Women are about 3.5. Okay, they're below that midpoint. It's another indication of this sex difference in choosiness.
Do you know if that's modulated by Big Five trait agreeableness?
Oh, that's a great question. I haven't seen any studies that link that.
Okay.
Big Five to that item, or the sociosexuality inventory in general.
I think that's funny too, because it's like
it might be one of the things.
What is it?
Girls are more agreeable in general, but when it comes to partner selection, like guys are the ones who are way more agreeable.
So your priorities.
Negotiable.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of guys would like look at this though, and then like be like, oh, there's no hope for me, like just turn into like an incel, like the whole incel mentality. It's like, oh man, I'm not at the top of any hierarchy, so I can't get any girls, But it's like, it's not like reality, like,
and that's the
reality
thing.
Doesn't follow these statistics. Yeah,
and that's the thing. He mentioned short-term sex. Like 19, 20 years old, a woman has so many options. She is at her prime. She has way too many options. But when she's ready to settle down and do like a long-term type of deal, she's more likely going to be 28, 29, 30, getting to the point where she's getting a little too late towards geriatric pregnancy, and now she wants to kind of settle down. Her choices start decreasing. Not her choices, her decisions. Sorry, her selection starts to decrease. She just wants to find someone that's decent, someone that isn't slow, someone that's able to care for themselves and care for her kids.
It never made sense. Why would you get mad at a girl for like liking the hood guy? Like you wouldn't even want the type of girl who would choose that in the first place.
Exactly.
Like you guys wouldn't have even been a good match even if she did say yes.
Exactly.
So
it wasn't gonna last.
There are some there are some traits that would ultimately help in the long term, than just simply being yourself. If being yourself means not caring about your body, letting yourself go, not taking care of yourself hygienically, and whatnot, not improving your own physical appearance, at least attempting to, then that's not gonna, you know what I mean? That's just you can do better than that.
Yeah, you still need to take care of yourself and have some self-respect. Don't be a simpleton or whatever. But
yeah,
You don't need to turn into like a psychopath just to get girls.
Exactly. I say a perfect balance would be to understand that they can come and they can go, but your life should never depend on girls. Like, it should be a compliment to have a woman in your life, but it shouldn't be like a necessity. You know what I'm saying? But the real woman, they're gonna stay, and if they stay, then you good. You don't have to fight. It's simple. She make it easy for you, and that's it.
Like, you learn from your fellow man, and you get the bitches. And that's how it goes. Just like,
Where's that from? Why do you do this? He smiled too, like.
Everybody has like something that you can learn from them. Say you see like a teacher, like, you know, that teacher might not be your favorite teacher, but you might admire something that they be doing. You know, you can add that upon yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have to let go of like the unique characteristics that make up yourself. Like, you can like simply like mix and match like little things that you like admire about certain people to make yourself the best you can possibly be. Gonna be something that you admire.
Yeah, well, you'd wonder why, if compassion and empathy might be one of the things driving that, and the value that's placed on that as a consequence of being high or low in agreeableness. And that would fit in to some degree with the dark triad work, that because the primary difference there is, we'll talk about the dark triad in a minute, is that the dark triad types are low in agreeableness centrally. It's not the only thing, but that's central.
Yes.
So, and that's where there's a big sex difference.
All right, Joe, that was it with Jordan Peterson and this evolutionary psychologist. It was interesting to hear them talk about the sexual selection between men and women, and how women are very much more selective than men. It was a little bit humorous to learn that men are basically willing to date trash. But, you know, that's just the reality of the truth. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Share your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Tune into Twitch, twitch.tv/FleetTalk. Follow us, hit the notification bell so you know when we post and when we go live. Catch you on the next one. Peace.